This year's Asian Tour Q School unveiled some of the most talented golfers from around the world. One of them is Scotland's James Byrne. In Singapore for the ISPS Handa Singapore Classic, James enthusiastically explored Lion City's major tourist attractions.
It was fun, yeah, like you said, in the past I've just been here with my family and not really done the tourist thing, so it was good to see the sights of Singapore, and it's pretty impressive.
Born to a Singaporean mother, James had travelled to the country with his parents a few times to meet his cousins, but this was his first official sightseeing experience.
She was born and raised in Singapore and has 5 brothers, a sister, and her mother as well, my grandmother, so plenty of family here.
I was born in the year of the dragon.
With the presence of his relatives in Singapore, James is gradually adjusting to life in Asia. But as a golfer, a bigger challenge has been getting accustomed to a variety of golf courses.
You know, Myanmar was pretty American, and then Delhi is completely different, just irons off the course really narrow. Cambodia again was kind of a Western style course, you know, drivers at most holes, and classic Felder design. It's just being able to change your game week in, week out, and you got different sands, different grasses, different weather. And then off the course as well, you get completely different cultures, different food.
James started playing golf at the age of just 3, but it wasn't his first love. He was a keen swimmer and set many district and club records. But as he grew up, golf became his priority.
When I just turned 15, I decided that with school and swimming and golf, it was pretty difficult to manage, so I decided to focus on golf.
As a junior golfer, James got inspired by compatriot Paul Lawrie and Tiger Woods, and often tried to copy their golf swings.
Definitely Tiger Woods. You know, when I was really taking up the game seriously, he was dominating for quite a long time. And probably Paul Lawrie as well. In 1999 he won the Open and I was 10 years old. And you know, it was a big deal where I'm from because he was from my club in Bangkok. So Paul, you know, really inspired me to go into bigger things and realise that somebody from such a small town could get that far.
In 2007, James enrolled to Arizona State University to continue playing golf along with his studies. Having played in Europe, it was a testing time for him to switch to college golf in the US.
My first college event was at Olympia Fields, which is a US Open venue, so it kind of showed me that it's going to be tough in college golf, and it was. You know, playing on long courses with firm greens and thick rough.
After successfully representing Scotland and GB&I teams as a junior golfer, James registered one of the biggest achievements of his amateur career in 2010, competing in the final of the Amateur Championship. But he lost the opportunity to play the Open and the Masters after losing to Korea's Jin Jeong in the final.
It was a nervous day, especially the night before in the morning. It's tough to keep out things like the Masters and the Open from your mind when you know it's so close.
With a plan to turn pro on his mind, James was eager to play the Walker Cup for the GB&I team in 2011. And he was able to realise this dream after his selection. A win at the Royal Aberdeen Golf Club in Scotland for his team was the icing on the cake.
I played team golf for Scotland and for Arizona State, but you know, playing for GB&I in such an event like that was definitely a step up. Also the fact that I knew I'd probably never play team golf again unless I play Ryder Cup, you know, made it even more special. And the fact that it was at Royal Aberdeen, which is, you know, my hometown and the course I know pretty well, had a lot of home support.
With his talent being noticed, James got invites to play on the European Tour at the beginning of his professional career in September 2011. And after playing the Barclays Singapore Open and the Iskander Johor Open in Asia, he decided to test himself at the Asian Tour Q School in Hua Hin. With a competitive field in Thailand, James stepped up his performance at the right time on the final day and held his nerve to secure his Asian Tour card.
Yeah, my first 2 rounds were really good, and then the third round was kind of poor, and that put me in a sticky position because I needed a good round in the final round to qualify. And I played with Rahul Ganji, who shot 63 that day, and in the back of my mind I thought everybody's going to shoot low today. And I ended up having to make a birdie down 18 to what in my mind was to make the cut, and I made about a 6-footer to finish at 4 under, and I thought that was going to be the cut line. It turned out the cut was 3 under, so I made it by 1 shot, but it was yeah, it was a tough week, and I was happy my game held up in the end.
With a tied 24th finish at the Panasonic Open India being his best in 5 starts so far, James is yet to make a mark on the Asian Tour. But like any other rookie, he's working hard in order to replicate his amateur career success on the Asian Tour.
Well, the first goal is to keep my card, for sure. It's not easy for Q School grads to keep the card. I think I need to make about $65,000 or something like that in limited starts, and you know, in the smaller purse field. So if I can keep my card, that'll be a big achievement.
And we wish James the best of luck.